What it do, Farley Pickleball here, and today we're going to be discussing how to hit the best forehand in pickleball, which is, of course, everybody knows that it is the Farley Forehand. That's right, everybody knows the Farley Forehand is the best. There's always secrets to success, and in this case, there are three. That's the grip, that's the positioning, and the form. So as my homie Biff would say,
why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Make like a tree and get out of here. Let's head to the courts.
And here we are at the courts. So the first thing that we're gonna do is go and concentrate on our grip. So our grip, I'm gonna show you, there's a couple ways that you can hold it, but I usually say, this is basically the universal. The universal one is putting your paddle flat, your hand flat on it, and then have this first index finger knuckle here, the first right in the middle, okay? So you could either have it here, or you could have it right on this first line here, if you see it, you know? As long as it's not like crazy here. Pretty much in the middle, get that space in between the index and the middle finger, okay? It's easier to hold it that way. That way we can point to this corner because that's what we want. We want it to point 45 degrees down. We want it to point into the corner or to the line. So if I'm on this side here, I want to point to that corner or point to this line. Same thing if I'm over there. That's basically the grip pressure. You're basically gonna strangle this paddle like it owes you money. It's from 1 to 10, this is a 10, right? So you're gonna hold it pretty tight, 9 or 10 the whole time. So when you're back here, all the way back here, you're doing a 10 for sure. The closer you get, the more loose your grip becomes. So basically like a 10, an 8, a 6-ish right here, you know what I mean? So that's basically the grip. Now it's the positioning now. So the positioning is your body and the positioning of this ball, where you want to take the ball. So your position is your foot is back, whatever if you're right-handed, left-handed, whatever, that right foot is gonna come back, okay? So you're in this position where you're gonna be taking the ball 45 degrees from you, okay? So I'm here, this is where I got this camera. It's here, right? The ball is coming to me. I wanna take this ball right here, 45 degrees from me. See that? It's gonna be right in the middle of my body, but make sure that my back foot is back. I don't wanna take this ball here. Okay, this is bad news bears. This is going into the net, or we're gonna think we're gonna hit it to the net, so we do these things, right? And then it flies straight up. We wanna take that foot back and take the ball here, okay? So when we're taking that ball, this is our technique now, our form. Our form is, our foot is gonna go back along with my paddle. So my paddle and my foot go back at the same time. Now our wrist is gonna be nice and loose when we're coming in here because we're gonna be pointing to that net and then coming in here. So by the time I hit this ball, my wrist should be a little bit broke, all right? Brokens, right? If you can see that, it's gonna be somewhat around this, not like this super cupping or crazy stiff. It's gonna be a little bit loose so I can go ahead and whip that ball. Whip it good. When I make contact with this ball, I really want this paddle face. I want the paddle face nice and flush with the net, okay? So I'm here, flush with the net and coming over, okay? At least to where my, eye level is. I'm coming here, okay? So you have to have this tip pointed to the 45 degree angle, that corner, that line, whatever that you want to do. And when you're coming in, flush with the net, this is where I make contact, okay? Another tip is you got to pretend that you're hitting more than 3 balls. So it's 1, 2, 3. So you're going through this ball. You're not actually just hitting it, okay? It's very important. You don't just hit that ball. You go through that ball. You're brushing up and through the ball. Just to go over everything, your grip, that first knuckle is going to be right in the middle, right? Get that space in between the index and the middle finger. Have it nice and tilted here, 45 degree angle, right? You're gonna be strangling it pretty good at a 9 or a 10, wherever you are in the court. My foot goes back, so does my paddle. Nice and loose wrist. When I'm coming up in here, flush with the net, tip is 45 degrees down, and I'm brushing up and over the ball, and I'm getting that follow through with forward motion because I'm going through that first, second, and third ball. Very important. So let's see some Farley forehands out there.
Yeah, now you know what it takes to hit that Farley forehand. Do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It'll help the channel a lot. Plus, consider subscribing because we have a bunch of instructional videos and games, podcasts, reviews, and everything pickleball related coming up. I got some pretty cool stuff, so don't miss out. Farley Pickleball is out. Peace.